You're such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com. We got a lot of work to do today, and now I gotta go to fucking do the podcast, and I have electrical problems. Yay. Just fucking half the house decides not to have electricity. It's not the electric company. Oh, I get to become a fucking electrician. Hey, Cappy, I had a question for you about prioritizing things in life and strategies on how to get around to doing everything you want. It's called the to-do list right here. It's the secret to my success, among many other things. That's one of the key ones. I followed your advice about not taking too many credits at university because there isn't a hot job market waiting out there for you. But I realized that even with that, there's much I want to do, gaining new skills and insights that I can't get around to. I'm a very busy student. No, you're not a very busy student. No, don't tell me you're taking half-time classes and that you're a very busy student. That's millennial talk. We don't do millennial talk. We do adult talk here, okay? And I always put my education and work first. How would you go about this? I'll gladly follow up. If you need more info, video would be ideal. Thank you. Keep up the good work, Andrew. All right, well, thank you, Andrew. All right, look, here's the deal. You guys all know I am a huge fan of security, and it's not because there's anything romantic or interesting about security. It's that I've always said, especially when working security back many days ago, that security is security. And it is. And the reason why is security, even to this day, I still work security, in part because I find it fun, but also it forces me to sit down, especially if they're sit-down shifts. Patrol shifts, you don't get to do this, but sit-down shifts force me to focus on not only the current stuff I have to do, but it also it gives me downtime to say, okay, I got nothing else to do. Now I can start do strategic planning. So I'm always, especially when I have security shifts, I'm always reevaluating. I always bring my laptop. I always take notes. I'm always say, okay, what do we got to do? And basically just do strategic planning. Now, at your stage, when you're just young, what I would do is, I'm all for taking your time. There is no rush. But at the same time, there's a lot to be said for, okay, I'm going to work security or some other sit-down type, middle of the night, nobody pestering you type job, and just banging the fuck out of your degree and getting it the fuck over with. So this goes back to the two-prong approach, which I recommend, three-prong if you include entrepreneurship, and that is, while you are pursuing your standard plan A, which is to get a degree or a certification or an education in something that will help you land a job, you're also working some other gig that allows you to study that work. And you could even be working your full-time daytime job. You do graduate, and you have your daytime job. But then I would also, especially if you're younger and you're looking to, like, say, get a down payment for a house or something, or you start working on your entrepreneurship, why the fuck would you sit at home on your free time and not get paid to start doing your work? I would say a good half of my books and half of my entrepreneurial ideas came from either working on the job on my own shit because there was downtime or working security. So you might as well be paid to pursue your entrepreneurial ventures, which is most of it's thinking. And now that we got the internet, my God, you can go online and you can access all that. You can do so much stuff online. So that is one thing I would do, is get yourself a security guard shift, working nights, where you and don't do this, oh, well, you got to patrol the shit shifts. Okay, fine, I'm not interested, because they got, not to go into security too much, but the world of security is populated by losers, rejects, alcoholics, and potheads. And if you just show up regularly on time, you should more or less be able to say, no, I get a sit-down shift. And you're not going to take that job, or any job, security or not, unless you're allowed to work on the internet and work on your stuff. So that's very important. So there's that. The other thing is, get a to-do list. As you notice, I have a ton of shit to do on my to-do list. One more thing, thank you to electricity. And I just bang it the fuck out. And it never ends. There will always be new stuff that comes up. But not only do I constantly add to the list, and then I print off a new list every other day. I'm crossing the stuff off. I'm always prioritizing, all right, what has to get done? It's triage. You got to make sure what is the most important shit to get done. And then you do it. You don't sit, I can surf around on the internet a bit. I can play some video games. No, not until all your stuff is done that day that you intend to do you then get to go and play and do the stuff. It's just work. That's all it is. So, 1, making sure you have the time. 2, dedicating the time. 3, making sure your time is double dipping or triple dipping, as in the case of working a security guard shift, getting paid extra money and stuff like that. And then organizing, prioritizing this list, and then just doing that fucking shit. And it is amazing. It's just, I wouldn't say necessarily, some of my close friends, even they mock and ridicule me because I'm bringing my laptop. They mock, well, you always on your phone? What are you doing? It's because I'm fucking working. I know you dipshits think, oh, work is a place. Drive car, park car, $10 to pay the right to be a slave so my park car could be here. Hello, boss. I will sit here and do things in a computer. Oh, look at this fucking schmuck who's at the bar drinking, talking to us, and he's doing work. What a fucking loser. No, it's fucking work all the time. I get my shit done. And you'll find out, too, if you're doing it right. Because everybody's like, why are you always working? Why are you always doing that? And then all of a sudden what ends up happening is you start to go like this and they stay here. All of a sudden, who can you afford to go travel? It's not that I afford, it's that I don't have the expenses you dipshits have. It really is that I'm on top of my fucking game. The shit is fixed. Like another perfect example. Let's say I didn't repair my car. I didn't change the oil in my truck, which I would definitely need it. So I changed the oil in my truck. Let's say I didn't do that because I was lazy and lying then. Also now you got bigger engine issues. The engine seizes up. Well, there went. That's what the normal person would do. Me, no. I spent the extra. I had it on my list. Change oil in truck. Change the oil in the truck. And now the $2,000, $3,000 in repairs ended up paying for all of my year's worth of travel that I did this year. So that's it. Is you just run a tight ship. Make sure you have the time, dedicate the time, prioritize, and knock that fucking shit out. And then you'll have all the time in the world. You will have all the time in the world. And, this doesn't mean you don't have fun or anything, but you have plenty of time for fun. But you do not engage in fun until you get your work done. This is very simple bullshit. So, Not that you need to say, yeah, get your work done, then go play. But, yeah, man, make sure you dedicate the time and have the time. And then knock this shit out. And then there's hustle. Like, that's another thing my friends are like, why are you in such a rush? Why are you... because I'm not lazy fucks like you guys. I don't just mail it in. It is go, 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 go. It is get the motherfucking shit done. And the big payoff is that when I retire in about, I'd say... Technically, I guess I am retired because this isn't real work. I guess when I retire at 50 and the house is going to be paid off and I just and then just sail it in. They go, oh, we can't all retire early like you. Yeah, because all you ain't like me. All the funny they're going to give you. Oh, are you so serious? Because I'm not the typical American cunt. That's why I'm superior. I'm better. Faster. I'm Daft Punk. Faster, harder, better, stronger. That's it. That's how you organize your time. You make sure everything gets done and you prioritize. Hey, best luck to you. Toodles.